In the studio with me right now, I have a young lady, and by young, I mean 14 years old. She's an SCV native. She's a songwriter. She's a recording artist. And she started her career, I don't know what you were doing before you were 13 years old, but she started her career by recording 10 cover songs on a CD and donating 100 of the proceeds to charity, and not just charity, a charity that helped children in child trafficking. Her first song was released on iTunes on her 13th birthday, and she's here today with one of her new singles entitled Her. She's doing some other work, and we're going to talk to her after we listen to her song. But now we're going to play, is this a first time? Is this a debut radio spot? Do we get that honor? Yay! Here at AM 1220 KHTS, it's the world premiere of Hailey Belle and her song, Her.
AM 1220.
I saw you open the door for her. She was beautiful and weak. You were patient and meek and kind to her. You turn my head. Oh, you turn my head. So I listened to hear what they said. Oh, my head was turned. Oh, because of her. I heard you took a call from her in the middle of the night. She had a really bad fight, and you stayed up with her. You turned my heart. Oh, you turned my heart. I could never start, to doubt you. Oh, my heart was turned. Oh, because of her. You were always kinda tough, man's man who was rough. Then I saw you on your knees, offering gratitude and pleas to ease the suffering of others, as your sisters and your brothers. You turned my life. Oh, you turned my life. And my heart burned to be your wife. Oh, my life was turned. Oh, because of her. I saw you.
AM 1220 KHTS, hometownstation.com. We're listening to Hailey Belle. She's a local Santa Clarita songwriter and recording artist who's lived here and has been working and going to school, taking care of her career little by little. And I love that one of the subjects, one of the lines here says after. She's performing, writing, recording after schoolwork, because one of the things that mom had said, mom and dad at one point, it's like, oh yeah, you can do this, but you're going to do your schoolwork first. In the studio with me, 14-year-old Hailey Belle, who we just heard with the release of her new single. We got to get the debut here, Her. Hailey, hi, and welcome back to KHTS.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Okay, so the last time you were here, we did talk a little bit about your charity work and some things you had done, and now you are kind of focusing on your songwriting skills and your own songs as opposed to covers. How's the writing process going for you?
Well, it's been going a lot smoother than it did when I first started. It's getting a lot easier and the process is going quicker. So I would say it's a lot more fun now that I'm more like mature and I know more things that I can write more about, and it's just really fun.
So have you warned them, or do they just sort of know that in the tradition of most songwriters, do they know you're going to write about them? Come on into my life, I'm going to write about you.
Well, I haven't been in that kind of situation, but...
You know it's coming.
Yes, probably.
Does your family ever sit around the dinner table thinking we should watch what we say because it might turn up in a song?
I haven't thought about that.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm here to help, Mom. I'm so happy that I'm here to guide you. As a songwriter, do you find, when is like your most inspirational time? Do you find it's like in the morning? Because you do have a busy life. You're still a student. You still have chores. You still have, schoolwork. You still have friendships and socialization. When do you find the times are best for you to write?
I think just on days where I have really nothing to do and I'm just sitting there, and it's actually usually when I'm bored is when I have like nothing on my mind and I'm like, oh, I'll write a song. So then I just kind of just sit and think for a little bit.
So you're a songwriter who actually sits down and works on her craft. It's not yet that lightning bolt moment where, let's say you're out for a run or walking the dog and you think, oh, this is it. I just came up with something and I have to write it on a piece of paper I found in the gutter and I got a pencil in my pocket, and it's coming. Those days will come too. Now, what comes for you first? Is it the melody? Is it the words? Or do they sort of just live together?
It's definitely the words. Yeah, it takes a lot longer for me to find the right melody for a song. It could take, like sometimes, rarely, the first one I choose will be the original one, but usually it takes a couple weeks for me to find one that I fall in love with.
Now, as a singer, do you find that you pretty much write just in the comfort zone of your voice, or every now and then do you try to push the envelope and challenge yourself vocally too with your songwriting?
Well, my voice keeps progressing throughout, like, the months. So, like, I've definitely gotten more of a range since my first song that I wrote. So I'm definitely trying to show that I can sing super high. But I've also started to sing super low. So that's been really fun for me to write low songs.
I've listened to some of your things online, and it's amazing to me how deep your voice goes. It's impressive. You do have a very nice range. So tell me a little bit about your website. Give me your website URL so people can follow you and find out where your performances are and find out how to get more of your music.
It's HaileyBelleMusic.com.
All right. So Hailey is H-I-L... H-A-I-L-E-Y and Belle, B-E-L-L-E?
Yes.
All right. So HaileyBelleMusic.com. And I saw your website, by the way, is quite beautiful. It's a very, very lovely website with a fabulous picture of you front and center.
Thank you.
And then it does. You go on and you tell people where you're performing. You tell them how to get your songs. Do you envision this as being, just the rest of your life? Do you ever think to yourself, all right, I'm going to not just write songs for myself to perform, but do you ever think I'm going to write something that's totally out of my wheelhouse? Because I know right now you're concentrating on pop, but do you ever think to yourself, I still have a little country in me. I have those songs that I could write maybe for another artist or maybe for a duet. Do you ever think like that?
I do think about that. I think about the different genres because I personally love all different genres, but I have something for pop. So I would definitely consider doing like a little bit country or just a little bit more R&B, just in different spots. But I think pop is going to be my main focus.
Who are your favorite artists? Could you give me like the top 3 pop artists?
I have a lot of favorite, but I do love Sam Smith and his low, deep songs.
Yeah, I love me some Sam Smith.
I've always loved the Rihanna songs.
She has
most of her songs. I'm just in love with.
I love her new one, the 4 or 5 seconds with Paul McCartney and Kanye. I love that song. And who else? Give me one more.
I don't really.
Not sure?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, you can just say me. You can just say you. I like my material. Mom, how is it affecting like the household that I spoke to you earlier with the family business, etc., to have the artist in the family. How's that working out?
It's really nice. I mean, we all love the music, and we love listening to her sing, and she sings all the time.
Nice to know. Nice to know.
And fortunately, she has a lovely voice. Yes.
And you play piano. I've seen you perform, sing, and play piano.
Yes.
Are you learning any other instruments currently?
No. I am trying to get down piano first.
Right.
And then, if anything, I'd go towards guitar.
That would be great because, it's a lighter instrument to carry around when you want to sing somewhere. Yeah, around the campfire, the piano's not usually the best instrument. Might want to get that on your back. Well, Hailey, thank you for being here and introducing your song to us. And we look forward to learning more as you progress as an artist and as a songwriter, and looking forward to hearing what you do. Again, this is Hailey Belle, HaileyBelle, music.com, if you want to learn more about her songs and how to pick those up. So thanks for popping by.
Thank you for having me.
Very grateful.